Hey everybody, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I last recorded, but life happens and technology happens too. Had some computer issues. Anyway, I am here at Comic Con here in San Diego, and as of this recording, it is July. I think was it 28th today, 27th? I think it's the 28th. Yeah, Comic Con is wrapping up. It's a Sunday. So anyway, just wanted to show you guys my hotel here. I am staying in San Diego, and basically during Comic Con, businesses alike tend to gouge. And this hotel, let's see, I stayed, was it Thursday through today, a little over 800 bucks. Now normally this hotel would be probably half the price, but just to show you around. So this is the United States, San Diego, for anybody who's watching overseas and whatnot. So here's the hotel, because I remember the last recording I did, I was in where was I? I was in Paris. Which was a few weeks ago, and now I'm back in the States, and just comparing hotels. So obviously, I'm gonna turn the camera around here. So obviously, yes, the room is way bigger. It's bigger than what I was staying at in France, in Paris. I think in Paris this was like half. Maybe this was the size, if you guys remember from the previous video. But yeah, I got a nice little light here. Got a little place to sit. And then there's a little table. Here's the window. Here's what I see here. Not much of a view, but you got a pool. You got a hot tub right down there. And there's my little Comic Con little backpack there, Bob's Burgers. And little phone, little lamp there, some pictures, and a big queen size bed here. And you get a little mini fridge too, which I didn't have when I was in Paris. So hotels in the States tend to have little mini fridges, sometimes microwaves if you're lucky. Big space there, and a little can of mate, your little yerba mate. I love that stuff. This is my go-to here when I need some energy and I need to think or get projects done. Anyway, and they got a TV. Look at that remote control. There's me, everybody, right there. Coffee maker, extra blanket if you want to keep warm, and a little working desk here. And that's about it. And then closet, ample space. You got an ironing board, pretty big size closet. Got a safe, and the bathroom. Here you go. There's me right there, everybody. And here we go. Like I was talking about before in the last video when I was in Paris. Yeah. So the showers. So this is what we have in the States. This is what we're used to. A tub. You got your tub. You got your shower curtain here, and you got this, and then here's the toilet right here. I'm not going to show you the toilet, but you get the idea. Yeah, so this is what the size is here. Whereas when I was in France, if you remember, or if you haven't seen the video yet, I do like a little review of the bathroom. It's maybe half this size, maybe the size of this alone, and it's about a phone booth, size. And yeah, it's not what people are accustomed to in the States. I did have when I was staying in Austria, not Vienna, there was a tub in the hotel, and so that's probably like the closest thing I found that's close to the United States, bathtubs and bathrooms and stuff. But generally in Europe, you're not gonna get this. I mean, maybe you might get it in maybe Sweden, Stockholm, but it won't have a shower curtain. You may have like a glass, like a big thing, a glass like little barrier, and that's about it. That's what I've experienced anyways. But anyway, this cost me a little over $800 and change, and I mean, and it's not even in San Diego, it's in Mission Valley. Well, it's in San Diego, it's in Mission Valley. So those of you who are not familiar with the San Diego area, it's Mission Valley is about a good 14, maybe 10 miles north, I would believe, northeast. Just a little close to San Diego State University, I believe. And yeah, it's north. It's north. It's right off the 8 freeway, I believe. But if you're at like downtown, San Diego, it's about a good, if you take like the Green Line, you take the Green Line all the way to, I forget, Fashion Valley Station, I think it's called, and it's about a good 23-minute walk if you're staying like close to the 8 freeway, and get a little exercise, and then if you go a few tram stops, east, you're gonna hit the mall area. So there's a big mall, theater, everything. I did see the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie, which is really good and full of surprise and no spoilers. Not going to spoil it. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's really good. Great movie. And that's about it. I think I'm going to wrap this up right now, and I'll continue once I'm at Comic-Con again. I mean, people do film there, but I know they have a no filming policy. And unless you're like accredited or something, or official or part of the exhibit, something, you know. But typically I haven't seen too many cameras there. And I know people are gonna argue and say, oh, there's people that film there all the time. Yes, they do. But personally, I've been there since Thursday and it's Sunday, and I haven't seen too many people with cameras. I've seen a few, I mean, taking pictures, you know, but as of shooting video, I haven't seen that. So I'll see how far I can get until they tell me to put the camera away or anything. And also too, I don't have much footage left. May have to buy some more SD cards. So that's one thing. If you're trying to film, make sure you have a lot of SD cards. And I apologize for not filming for not putting up anything on the channel sooner. I had some computer issues that I still have to resolve. Like for instance, I came out here and I was gonna do work on my editing, but I forgot to bring my power cord. So remember, always bring the power cord. So I bought one online here and I picked it up at a Best Buy, but the tip is wrong. The tip is wrong. So imagine the frustration. When I bought this thing, I was excited. I get there and should have checked it when I got there at the Best Buy, but I didn't, and I waited till I was like, okay, I'm finished with my Comic-Con experience. Let me go ahead and do some editing, get the stuff up online, and then it's like no tip. And then I tried going online trying to find it. Big hassle. So I'm gonna try to just return this, get my money back, or get a credit or something. So anyway, so by the time this goes up, it could be next month. So August right now, unfortunately. But I'll do what I can to get what I can done by the end of the month. My deadline is July 31st. That's my deadline, where I want to get everything I've shot on my own channel. I mean, my other channel, which I'm completely silent, to now where I'm starting to talk here. So it could be, I'd like to say the end of July. But we'll see, maybe early August. But anyway, thank you guys. All right, everybody. So we're here at Comic-Con 2024, and hopefully this camera is aiming where people could actually see. Anyway, so yeah, look at the crowd there. So I just got off the Green Line train here, and I'm heading to the convention center. As you can see over here, I just kind of waited till everybody was clear. I'm not a big fan of crowds, as you probably already know. But anyway, if you're thinking about heading here next year, this is what to expect. And this is a Sunday, so Saturdays are usually the most crowded. But this is a Sunday, and it's right now. It is about it's 11:13 a.m. Pacific time. So this is what to expect when you come to Comic-Con. This is like the mother of all Comic-Cons, actually the grandpappy of all Comic-Cons, and yeah. There's smaller Comic-Cons around the world, but this is the granddaddy. This one's been around, this was like the first, I believe. So anyway, this is what it is here. It is what it is. So down here, you have, let's see, well, this is the convention center stop. The stop, that's one more to the east is the Gaslamp stop, and that's where you have most of your restaurants and everything like that too. So anyway, we're heading to the convention center here. And we'll see if I can get in with this camera. Hopefully I won't get too, you know, I don't know. All right, crossing the street. So over there to the right, you have the Marriott, and a lot of events happen there too. There's also like a hospitality suite too, which is a little secret thing to get snacks. You don't have to be a member, or they don't check, at least they didn't check me. You just have to show your badge. So you can go in the Marriott, there's a hospitality suite, and you can get snacks, you know. It's not like a buffet, they just kind of have servers serving you. And maybe we'll take a walk in there. But, so yeah, we're walking, there's people dressed up. Some people aren't dressed up. I'm not dressed up, but you don't have to dress up. But if you feel the need to, you can. Let's see. I think I'm gonna head. That's too late.
To basically protect the picture until they can take.
So what you have to expect while here at Comic-Con, there are guards. They do check badges, and you got to scan your badge in and scan when you're leaving. I had it happen when I forgot to scan my way out one day, and I tried to scan it and it came up as a negative. So always scan when you're in, when you're going in, and always scan when you're coming out. And that's all I could tell you. But be prepared for crowds. If you're not a crowd person, you're gonna have to endure it. And it gets hot here too. So I would recommend bringing a hat, a little sun hat. Okay, so we got out here. So you don't want to go in this door unless you are deaf and disabled or need of service. You want to go to the next door. So usually the B side there. And that leads you up to the stairs. So yeah, there you go. It tends to get crowded there too. There's police everywhere for our protection, to keep people away that don't belong here. They don't have a badge, they're just looking for trouble. So that's a good thing. You need that. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and enter. I'm gonna try to go to this voiceover panel. I won't be able to have my camera on. They did forbid that. It's forbidden unless you're part of the persons giving the presentation. So I'll have to turn it off. But this is just a brief overview here. So let's go ahead and scan. How's it going?
Thank you.
Thank you. There we go. We're in. We might take a little walk into the exhibit room here. So this is what to expect. You can hear me. So here we are. Cool. So you have the exhibit room. It's really big, tons of vendors all around. And comics galore here. People galore too. And cool. Sometimes they have shows here. Places, stuff to look at. Like look at this, comics, graphic novels. All sorts of neat stuff. Okay, so just want to give you a brief overview. Be careful here. It's tempting to spend a lot of money. There's so much stuff, unless you have the money, go for it, but you can break the bank easily by coming here. So I would highly recommend is just watch your budget, watch your money, watch your wallet, watch your backpack, watch everything. But no, I would say everybody's cool. Just watch your wallet though, spending wise. You could easily spend like $1,000 here or $500 when I'm even thinking about it. Whether it's merchandise, artwork, or just figures, old school toys, you name it. Like all this stuff, look at this. This is like, I don't know if you could see it, but Trip of Terror. I'd buy it. How much is this? Doesn't say, but I think it could be an easy $50, $100. Okay, so let's gonna try to go to this panel here. Gonna exit. I'll go up the escalators here. People are dressed up. So up above here, this is like the second floor. This is where majority of your exhibits are. Actually, all your panels, I would think. I would assume. I think there might be some panels down here, but usually it's up here. And this is also where you have your autograph session too. So at first it's going to seem overwhelming. It may take you like a whole day or two to figure it out, but there's always volunteers to help you out and let you know where you need to go. There's also the Comic-Con app. Lately it hasn't been too reliable. It's been crashing. I've had to delete it and re-download it, but it can be reliable. So here we are. So this is Sunday, everybody. Sunday. Oh, and by the way, all the guards are very, if you see an exit, if you happen to be going the wrong way, they will quickly let you know that you're going the wrong way. So if you get lost, don't be a jerk. Accept defeat. Don't argue. That could get you kicked out. They're guards. They're human too. Some of them are idiots, but they have the power. So don't throw a tantrum. Now another thing too is food is a joke here. Like I bought a hot dog for $8, and we're not talking like a Nathan's hot dog or a foot-long dog, or it's not like a regular hot dog you would get at 7-Eleven. You know, that's it, $8. A cookie, chocolate chip cookie is $5. I remember last year I went here and I bought a pizza slice, like a Chicago style, and like a soda, and it was like $25. So be prepared to spend money. And they got you by the cojones, because where are you gonna go? You could leave the convention center and go to a Ralph's or go to a restaurant, which could save you some money, but again, you're gonna leave, that's like a walk. So you just have to, what do? You know, and then when you leave, you're gonna miss out on panels and stuff because they do fill up quickly. So I would say, like, for your own sake, if just be prepared to spend the money, and it's card only. There's no cash. It's card only. So that's what you got going for you. And let's see. Let's take a look in here. So this is where a lot of autographs are. People fill out autographs, and when you check in, you get like an extra bag and stuff. And yeah, take pictures of people too in their costumes. Once in a while, I haven't heard any, but it's basically be prepared. Sometimes they check IDs for your badge. I haven't had it personally happen, but it could happen. They tell you that when you sign up. The guards, that's why be nice to the guards. And yep, here we go. So anyway, free stuff. People promoting their artwork. Now let's see. I'm trying to make this voiceover panel. So usually they have food here is like a line for burritos and such, but the burritos are like $15, and I don't even know how big they are, if it's even worth $15. So anyway, and the lines typically fill up. So like around 12, there's gonna be a line up to where I'm standing right about now. So what I would recommend doing, this is what I did for the first time. I mean, last year I went to Ralph's. They have like a little, you can order food there in the deli. But that Ralph's typically gets crowded because everybody's got the same idea, and there's not much of a seating area. There's maybe like 6 tables, not a lot of tables, and it's about a 13-minute walk from here. And there's a lot of unsavory characters that hang out there. So be prepared if you're sitting outside trying to enjoy your meal. You may have somebody, you know, some sketchy person just kind of eyeing you or trying to beg or panhandle. Be prepared for that too. So what I did for the first time yesterday, I was hungry, I was almost getting hangry, and I decided to go to Whole Foods. Now the Whole Foods is located north of here. It's off University Avenue and 9th Avenue, I believe. And I took an Uber there for the first time, and it was like $13. But you can easily take the tram, I mean, to Washington Street. Get off at Washington Street, and you get on the 10 bus. I think it's the 10 or 11, but I took the 10. Take the 10 bus to 9th Avenue or 7th Avenue off University, and there you go, you're at Whole Foods. And when you go there, there's nobody there from Comic-Con. I didn't see anybody there. I was the only one with a badge. And I bought a meal for $18 and like some change. I had like a salad You know, I had two cans of yerba mate, a meal from the hot bar, and a donut, and like a croissant, I believe, and it came up to like $18 and change. Now, if I would have, now that would have gotten me like a pretzel and a soda here. You know, I just got tired of, you know, eating just junk food, man. Just be prepared for that. Unless you're at an Airbnb and you bring your own food or something, but you're gonna be eating junk food here, and you're gonna be hungry. So what do? You're gonna stay and buy it. And it's nice and cool. They have the air conditioner blaring. But I went to Whole Foods. I just got tired. I had to get something healthy in my body and just a relief from the crowd. So that's just me. And let me see. So I'm gonna check to see. I'm gonna actually shut it off for now, and then I'll go ahead and do my thing later here. All right, so they're saying 6A, make a left. So I just want to show you guys what to expect for next year. So basically, there's people holding signs.
6DE is forward. Your line.
So the line goes all the way here. So line just extends, and it keeps extending, and it keeps extending. So I don't know if you can see, but I'll turn it over here. It's outside. It never fails. Every time there's a voiceover type of thing, or you know, I don't know if you can see, but there's a line out. There's a line outside where those canopy tents are. So this is ridiculous. I'm not gonna go out there. I don't want to be waiting in the heat, but it goes out there, and I don't know, maybe I'll do it for fun. You never know. But I'm hungry and I gotta go to the bathroom. So I think that's a no-go for me. And I think the next voiceover panel is at 3 o'clock. And I think that's where I'm gonna go, actually. But before I do all that though, we're gonna probably take a gander to the Marriott so I can show you what to expect. So we'll probably take a little walk. Now this Marriott is right near the convention center, very convenient. But it's also very pricey. I think it's like $500 a day or something to stay in. But if I could afford it, yes, I would have stayed. But surprisingly, you know, all these hotels that are here, basically, yeah, next week after, in about a month, they'll be returned to regular prices. You know, coincidentally speaking. So that's a no-go. Usually, I just don't feel like standing in line, and I don't know about you, I just like to not stand if I don't have to. But it's just voiceover stuff, that's all. How to break in, what you need to do to survive, all that stuff. Everybody wants to be a voiceover. Heck, everybody wanted to be a voiceover 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and they still do. If you make it big, and you're able to get representation, yeah, it's very rewarding. I wanted to be a voiceover actor, but took classes too, but you know, it's one of those things that you just got to keep at it every day. There's one actor, a voiceover actor, I went to some panel a while back, and basically they said, like, you audition, people asked, what do you do? And instead of saying, oh, I'm a voice actor, he's like, no, I audition for a living. He auditions for a living. So yeah, that's something to think about, because you're doing more auditions than jobs, typically. But this was years ago, maybe 7 or 8 years ago, and this is an older guy that's had a ton of amount of experience, middle-aged guy from back then. So who knows? Maybe he doesn't have to audition for a living anymore. So, but that's what you're looking at. Going back to the line there. So anything with animation and cartoons, voice actor, that's the line. You better get here at least 2 hours in advance. Okay, so let's see if we can get out of here. Let's see if I can.
But for me, there were.
How to get out of here? How do we get out of here? I think I was supposed to go back to where I came. Back to where you came. That's for milk chocolate puff rice, cinnamon toast crunch. I'm guessing this is cereal. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's damn expensive. Gatorade $6. Ooh, a hot dog $8. That's what I paid for. a pan pizza, $13, and a burrito, $14. Maybe you'll come better out with a burrito for $14. You usually pay that anyway, so maybe I'll get a burrito. Oh my gosh, and it's cashless only too. So there you go, everybody. Be prepared to pay the piper. All right, let's see if we can get the hell out of here. Let's see, I don't want to attract attention with this camera, so I'm going to pretend like I know where I'm going. Be confident, you know? Fake it till you make it. All right, let's see. Watch your step. Is this the right way, or? I just want to try to figure out on my own. I hate asking for help, but some days you have to. I like to just pretend like I know what I'm doing. But worst case scenario, you have to ask for help. I've asked for help many times. It's okay to ask for help. But deep down inside, you're like, I don't want the help. I want to do it on my own. I know we all get prideful sometimes. We all get prideful. I'm guilty of it. All right, so we see what we get here. Nerds and more nerds. No, everybody's cool. Everybody's cool, man. Nerd power there, man. Oh, look, R2-D2.
That's a Cosmo.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right, how the hell do I get out of here? Let's see, I think I can just... See, what do? You're hungry, you're in the zone, are you gonna go outside in downtown and buy something where there could be more lines? Not just Comic-Con people, but just regular people too that are not attending Comic-Con. You're gonna stay. It's easier. It's easier. You're gonna stay. All right, so let's get the heck out of here, and we're gonna wander to the Marriott. All right, so we take the stairs, get some good Perel, wash the hands there, do all that cool stuff. All right. I don't know about you, but yesterday, oh my gosh, man, I was crowds, man, crowds and more crowds. So I had to go. Crowds and junk food, and I had to go. So I went to my Whole Foods, and I was happier after that. Whew. All right, today's the last day, man. Look, this place is always crowded, man. Yeah, so either be a professional in the entertainment industry in some capacity, or I think a teacher counts, or if you're a business professional, something like that.
Don't hit me, I'm gonna take it personal. I was just curious if there's like any
There you go, you heard it from the guards. That's right, like elementary school, single file line. We got protesters there, they're usually there, religious protesters, protesting away that everybody that goes to Comic-Con is gonna go to hell and all that. But surprisingly, last year I went to the Christian comic book creators or something. They had like a little event, and they had like a church service. And surprisingly, they are not affiliated with the protesters. They're the complete opposite. They don't do that. So just to clarify. So if you're at Comic-Con and you go to like the Christian Association or comic book creators or whatever it's called, they're not affiliated with that. These are just fanatics. The Christian, if you do check it out, they're very nice, welcoming people. I don't even think you have to be a churchgoer to go. Just have an open mind. Have an open mind and be respectful. Don't go there and argue and all that stuff. But yeah, so they're not affiliated with those protesters. So just wanted to throw that out there. Anyway, so here we are. So this is on the way to the Marriott here. You're gonna have a lot of. This is where you get your Ubers. If you take an Uber, I would say go ahead and take it from here. Don't take it from like the Gaslight District or anywhere, because you'll be waiting forever. So I would say walk over here, grab your Uber. It could be like a 10-minute wait depending on the time, and that's what you do. Because I made the mistake last year of trying to take it like near the entrance, and my driver never showed. He couldn't show up. He texted me and said, sorry, it's gonna take me like 20-30 minutes to get over there. So yeah, so take your Uber from here. So that's what you do. Marriott Marquis, name of the place. If you can afford it, I would stay here. Or if you have a buddy, or if you have friends, put your money together, stay here. It's closer, and events are here, and it's the Marriott. You know what you're getting with the Marriott, so it's not a big surprise. That would be my take on it. So I don't know what this is a line for. Volunteers on the move. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so I have no idea what this is, but so anyway, this is the Marriott. They do have events here, like I've been saying. I don't know what's going on here, but there's like a line. But this can be complicated too. But typically your ballrooms, just walk in this direction, like you go to the main entrance, make a right, and typically all your things are here. So you keep going. I usually go in here if I want to charge my phone, because in the convention center, everybody has the right idea of charging their phone. So I come in here and I charge my phone. And I charge my phone because, you know, there's plenty of chargers to go around. It's a bit of a walk, but hey, you get a little bit of exercise, and it's not that bad. You know, it's nice. Look at this place. It's a nice place. So I would recommend coming here and charging your phone, and go to the hospitality suite and get a snack. The only thing is with the hospitality suite, you can't leave the hospitality room. So that's the voiceover thing I want to go to, and it's full, and you know, you don't feel like going, you know, to like another seminar panel, or it's full, or none of them interest you. You'll come over here, watch an anime screening, and they're usually not full at all. You usually want people to come in and watch the animes. There's hardly anybody in there. And just sit here and chill. Regroup, plan out your stuff. And then when you get to, they always have these little maps around here too. So those maps kind of get you where you need to go. So there you go, look at that. They got that stuff going. Film schedule, they have a schedule posted there. Yeah, got the Flintstones, got something going on over here. Medieval stuff. Oh, looks like Flintstones and Wilma. There's the Pope. Fan culture program. So, yep. Oh, it's closed. Oh, that's a buzzkill. Ah, it's closed Sunday. Damn it. Okay, so anyway, now you know. Here we are, Thursday through Saturday, 2 to 12 a.m. It's closed. So anyway, so much for free snacks. Okay, so I think this is about it. I think I'm gonna shut her down here. And yeah, I'll go ahead and chat later. And yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Okay, everybody, how you doing? I forgot to mention when I was reviewing my hotel. So yeah, that was in Mission Valley, which is quite a ways from here. Not far, but like, you know, I think 13 miles, 14 miles. But it's north of here, and that hotel was on a mid-range scale. It wasn't like you know, big fancy Hilton or Marriott like this one. No, that was kind of like on a scale of 1 to 4, maybe like a 2-ish, 2.5 as far as hotel quality is. I mean, it wasn't like a Roach Motel or nothing like that, but at the same time, it wasn't a Marriott, you know, or like a Hilton or Hyatt or whatever. And for 4 days, Thursday through Sunday, that was a little over $800, so $200 a night roughly. And that hotel wasn't all that, you know what I'm saying? But they did have a nice restaurant. There's like a breakfast restaurant, and they have like a Mexican restaurant, which is really good right there. But you're kind of far from stuff. Like you could take the train, like I was near the Green Line. That's a 23-minute walk to, like, if you want to go to like to, you know, Mission Valley or something. Like they have like a little mall. They have an AMC theater. Also, I got lucky too. Like the hotel right behind me, I think that was a Hilton. They have a shuttle. They have shuttle buses at Comic Con. So like you're staying at a hotel, there's like 5 different color-coded Comic Con shuttle buses. So they will take you at no charge to Comic Con. And I think they have. I think like Thursday through Saturday, it's every 15 minutes. And then I think after 9 p.m., it's every 30 minutes. And I think the latest it goes is to 1 a.m., which is really good for the party animals out there. So yeah, it goes to 1 a.m., but I think it changes to every 30 minutes. But if it's before 9 p.m., it's every 15 minutes. Now on Sundays, it's every 30 minutes regardless. And I think they only go till 7 p.m. today, since today's the last day. And typically all the panels end at 5 o'clock, and I think there's maybe a handful of other events that happen, but typically it's dead at 5. That's when it officially ends. But just wanted to throw that out. So yeah, that was a low end, kind of a mid-low-ish average age range of hotel there that I was staying at. So just kind of know what you're getting yourself into when you come out here. There are hostels, there are lower budget hotels. The key is book in advance. I would say a year in advance if you can. Now Comic-Con does offer discounts, but if you're the first one to get them, great, go for it, but you have thousands that are competing with you all over, so I would try to book in advance. Maybe get an Airbnb if you want to save money. With an Airbnb, they typically are a little cheaper, or they come out a little, break in a little even. Sometimes they're not in downtown, they might be in Mission Valley, they might be slightly out of downtown. But in some cases, if you get your own place, in some cases you have your own room, you can have a fridge, microwave, you can buy groceries, save money there instead of going out spending money every day. Make your lunch, bring it. There's you can bring your lunch. There's no rule. I haven't seen any signs saying no food, outside food and drink or nothing like that. Now I wouldn't bring a cooler or anything like that. I haven't seen that. But go to a grocery store, make your lunch, bring it. And that way you're not spending tons of cash every day, money. Or just bring a sandwich and buy a soda here, or buy a cookie here or something. That way you're saving a little bit of cash. You're not blowing the bank there. That's just my take on it. So, but anyway, thought I'd share that with you. Expect to spend money. It's cashless here, so have a credit card or debit card, preferably credit, And let's see what else we got. Expect long lines. Expect people with costumes, without costumes, guards, the tram. Oh yeah, they did have a tram here. They don't have an underground like subway station. It's a tram, it's above ground, but it's a good deal. You can get like a Comic-Con rate, and I think for 4 days it's like $16, and you just have to just download the app to your phone, your smartphone, and just scan it. The only thing that's annoying is scanning it. I don't know if it's like once a day or every ride or what, but sometimes the scanner doesn't pick up, and you're kind of like, come on, scan, But anyway, I think once you scan it once, it's fine. And there's days I didn't scan it, and nobody approached me, no MTS officer or nothing like that approached me about the scanning thing or just checking it. Now, expect that. It could happen to you. I would not try to like get here on for free, that you could get fined for that or cited for it, and good reason to. You're stealing, But if you're in a situation where you just have to get somewhere and you can't buy the ticket, just get on, and you're broke. What are you gonna do? Walk home in the dark, Your phone's dead or something, some situation like that, you don't have any cash on you, or some situation. Oh, a thing too is when you buy your ticket, I think it's called Pronto. They don't take Visa. It's only Visa or MasterCard. They don't take American Express. So I use exclusively American Express because I get reward points for Delta. And, it's all about those points, man. You spend like $2, you get back another $1 or $2, so it's a good deal. So I try not to spend cash because it's all about the rewards points and maxing out those points and getting discounts on flights, hotels, and everything like that too. But they only use Visa and MasterCard. So, which was a bummer. So I had to use my MasterCard. I had to use my Visa card on that. So that sucked. So I get points on my Visa card too, but I don't use it as much. I use exclusively my American Express. And that's how I'm able to fly everywhere at a discount. Even if it's $50, it's $50 you're saving there. So anyway, that's a buzzkill. So anyway, just to let you know, it's Visa or MasterCard for the Pronto app And no, they don't take cash. So it's strictly a kiosk you're paying at. Well, they do take cash. I take that back. You do pay cash and you get a physical card. But I would recommend going for the just download the app, pay that. It's easier because usually with the kiosks they don't have too many kiosks. There's like 2 per station, or maybe 3 if you're lucky. At the Santa Fe depot, there's a lot more. But there's usually lines, and then if you don't know what you're doing, you're kind of figuring it out. You know, people can get annoyed behind you and stuff like that. So I would recommend just downloading the app. It's free, there's no charge, and just get your pass online and have the barcode. That's all. Way easier. Okay, I got like 4 minutes on this card, so we're gonna go ahead and sign off. And if I see anything, maybe I want to get extra shots, I'll show you. But that's it for now. We gotta let everybody know. So this is what to expect. If I don't come back, you don't hear from me today, this is what to expect at Comic-Con. So name of the game is you gotta work on be an industry professional, know somebody who can hook you up with tickets, or just go for the general when it goes on sale to the public. And I think last year it was November. They give you like a virtual queue, and that's what they do. And I remember buying my tickets, and I got like a Thursday and a Sunday, but then I'm like, nope, I'm gonna register as a professional. So I did, and got validated myself, and I finally got approval, like I think it was November or March or something. And yeah, I was very relieved. It was awesome. So as a professional, there's no limitations. You can go all 4 days or 5 days, and it's awesome. It makes you feel special, and it's free. Tickets are free. All right, so that's it. Bye-bye. Okay, just to give everybody a heads up, here's the map of downtown. So if you're here, there you go. So you got the MLK Promenade, the Children's Museum, the Horton Plaza. Gas on the corner is to the right, so is Petco Park. And yeah, this is a little gander here. Last look here, everybody. Last look the scene here. Got those beautiful fountains. I think we're gonna go check out those fountains. My train's right there, but I'm gonna take the next one. So we'll go ahead and go to the fountain here. And here we are. Look how beautiful this fountain is. I love fountains. Look at that. Cool. Yeah, the water's a little dirty, but who cares? Check out the architecture in those buildings there. I don't know, the little things in life, you know. It's a nice sunny day right now if you're wondering what the weather's like. I think it's in the 80s here. At least it feels like it's the 80s. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Cool. Over there we go. Hotels. Right there. And there we are. Okay, everybody. Oh, look at my hat. Try to blow away here. All right, everyone. 45 seconds until this runs out of memory here. All right, we'll talk to you on the next one. See ya.